just looking through. Anyway, we've got to look ahead now to the equivalent group in our lightweight juniors. Last of our qualifying groups for the day taking to the track then. After this, we will go into the lunch break with the pre-recorded paddock walk before we get into the racing. And look at this, the drivers seem to have... Everyone wants some space on the track now to get up to get to grips with the circuit. Let's take you through who's out there then. We've got the number 8 of Lewis Davis, the number 11 of Giovanni Castle-Joseph, the number 13 of Harry Collins, the number 15 of Harley Hillier, the number 20 of Raphael Mangop, the 22 of Hudson Gordon-Huntley, the 27 of Marcus Allen, the 31 of Tom Smith, Christopher Wilkinson in the number 37, the 48 of Rory O'Regan, Cameron McDonald in the number 49, Christian Barber in the number 57, the 63 of Elliot Baker, the 67 of Matthew Bolton, the 70 of James Reynolds, the 73 of Alexander Grace, the 79 of Salvador Newman, the 80 of Sammy Barnes, the 85 of Zach Whelan, the 91 of Charlie Walmsley Ride, the 93 of Bertie Bream, the 97 of Charlie Bevan Dick, the 119 of Ollie Hardy, the 171 of Lionel Sinclair Ikaroha, the 172 of Michael Meow, and the 189 of Charlie Foster. That's the 26 drivers out on circuit for the last of the sessions, where we will have randomly allocated sessions in order to go out in. After this session, the terms A, B and C mean something. It shows which of the grids you have got yourself onto, although, as we've mentioned, I think once already, it is not the be-all and end-all. There are opportunities for promotion up through the grids, which we will get into the details of once we get into the racing, I'm sure. But there's not that many tickets going spare. Only 2 people get promoted from each of the races up as the early times are coming in. Matthew Bolton, Andrew, the early pace setter on a 42.595. What are the scores on the doors for what the drivers need to be getting in this one?
I reckon you need to be in that 46.5 region. The timing screen is currently going up and down like a 1980s kid on a pogo stick, so it's a bit difficult to read which of the drivers are looking good right now, but there's still plenty of time to sort that one out. That's a nice lap from Charlie Walmsley Ride, goes to a 42.485. For reference, that would have put him in the top 5 for both the juniors groups so far, so that should be good to already get in. This one I think just needs to settle down a bit. Nice lap from Lionel Sinclair Ikaroa there, goes to a 42.463, fastest of anybody out there right now for Lionel. Over the line comes the 91 of Charlie Walmsley Ride again, does another 42, but it's a 42.7. How are our key drivers getting on in terms of championship? Because the number 48 of Rory O'Regan's out there. Rory O'Regan currently in 15th place. Now plenty of time for Rory O'Regan to sort that out, but as I say, we'll refer to it yesterday. We saw Sam Cole have some problems in the junior super lightweights at this stage, which very much set the tone for the rest of the racing that he experienced across yesterday.
Yeah. Matthew Bolton also in this session, Andrew, and locked in a very close battle, it has to be said, for third as well in this category. I think I'm right in saying that they're both mathematically out.
Not quite yet.
Not
quite yet
but,
for Matthew Bolton.
Either way, they come into today, if you don't take drop scores into account, 1 point separating them, 1.476 for Bolton, 1.475 for Sam Masters of the points that they've accrued so far. So whether they remain in the hunt for the outright championship or not, there is a definite battle to be had over third in the championship at least.
I think Rory O'Regan's come in here. Rory O'Regan is not completing laps at the moment, now completes the lap, and it was a 1 minute 44. Everything is not well at the moment for a driver who's taken a number of wins so far this season, including last time out last week at Clay Pigeon.
Yep.
6 minutes to go. And the trouble, if there has been a change there, let's say that's me speculating for a moment as to why Rory O'Regan's just at a 1 minute 44.4. But if he has changed karts, he's now got a cold kart, and it's going to take a couple of minutes to warm up.
Absolutely. Was the winner across the board last time we streamed this championship at Lid. And as Andrew said, winning last time out at play. Whenever Rory has won, it has been a dominant. Won everything. Won both of the A races at Glanny Gores. Did the same at Lid. Did the same at Clay Pigeon. But you're right. It's going to bring the pressure to bear here. Needs to get on out there and get a good time in.
Because other drivers are doing the good work. James Reynolds, Alexander Grace, Bertie Bream, Charlie Foster, Salvador Newman. They're all improving to the target time, that 42.5, 42.6 region. Reynolds comes across the line again, does another 42.6. Marcus Allen improves for 43.0. What is O'Regan doing? Well, he's just come over the line and done a 43.1. He's about 5/10 off the pace at the moment. And there's 5 minutes to go. Now, we did see drivers, we've seen drivers already today be able to pull it out right at the end. But this is nervous times for Rory O'Regan in terms of the championship. There's the number 70 of James Reynolds. Bertie Bream improves. Nice lap time there from Bertie. Goes up to second place in this particular group on a 42.4. That'll be comfortably inside the top 22. Hudson Gordon Huntley is now in the discussion, 42.5. James Reynolds goes fastest, 42.460, fastest in this group. Very good performance from James there, looking to make it into another A final. But what is Rory O'Regan doing? He's improving now, 874, but that's still probably 3.5 tenths off where Rory needs to be just to make it into the pre-A final. Stopping out there is Lewis Davis. Is that a problem, or is that a driver taking a quite extreme measure, perhaps? Of no, he's getting out.
Partway down the back straight, Andrew. That looks to be some sort of mechanical issue there.
And
Rare though they are.
And this will be the problem, that if there's yellow flags out now, Rory O'Regan still on that 42.8, improves to a 42.834. If there's yellow flags out that we're going to slow the laps down. Three minutes and 10 seconds to go. Still James Reynolds fastest. In fact, he's gone quicker again. A 42.353 for James Reynolds. He's still looking at Max Papworth as the provisional pole sitter in this category, that with a 42.236 from Group A. Just got this feeling at the moment. There's two drivers now pulled over to the. Now, what's happened here? No, that's going to be a tester, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. And that also was the same tester who a few sessions ago was on the corporate layout, by the way, as well. So
gotcha.
Yes, that is a tester delivering a brand new kart to Davis.
Rory O'Regan, but still down in 16th place here. This would be quite a shock.
I'll just say that is going to be very difficult for Lewis Davis to improve off the back of that, because a brand new car at this point in the session.
Yeah, it's not going to be warm enough. As JB says, the engine will be fluffy.
Yeah, yes. Temperatures and also, Andrew, subtle differences in kart characteristics. There are always differences. As good a job as CLUB100 do in maintaining evenly balanced karts, every kart is slightly different. So there's a lot to get used to in a relatively short space of time there for Lewis.
O'Regan improves 42.701. That's 14th place in this group. That's not even going to be near the front of the pre-B final grid. No real changes in the top 6 or 7. Saying that Tom Smith has just hopped up to 8th place with a 42.561. It's just a couple of thousandths quicker than what Ruben Mamelok did in the previous group. Who else can improve out there? What must Dan Monroe be thinking on the side of the circuits watching this? Could be seeing a big moment in his own championship challenge if his closest rival falters here in this qualifying session. Charlie Walmsley Ride improves, goes up to second place in this group, 42.455. That'll be nicely positioned for the pre-A final. 1 minute to go, Howard. Is anyone going to be able to further improve here? I'd say the field is fairly well spread apart.
Yeah, fairly so. I'm just looking to see where Rory is at in terms of that, in terms of traffic. There are still some
just coming
clusters
through the last couple of corners now.
Yeah, that's going to be tough to improve. 5th in a queue for Rory. Yeah, they are coming across the line there. That's going to be tough.
This is not good for one of the championship contenders. Needs to be in around 6th or 7th place. Remember, the times are amalgamated after the 3 groups, but pretty much the pace has been similar across all of them in the juniors today. And Rory O'Regan, this would be a real shock. Tom Smith has just improved. That's a great lap from Tom Smith. 42.46, goes 4th fastest in this group. But Rory O'Regan, it's just traffic. This is not going to be a quick lap for last weekend's winner. He's going to be outside of the pre-A final on a circuit that is notoriously difficult to overtake on. His championship rival already on the front row is 14th. It's 14th place in the group for Rory O'Regan. Have we just seen a turning of the tide in this title fight in junior lightweights? Dan Munro will be on the front row of the grid for the pre-A final. Rory O'Regan won't even be in the pre-A final unless he has a sterling effort in the pre-B.
Yeah, it's drama definitely here. Any of the other drivers improving, not too many. Matthew Bolton improved slightly to a 42.479, but it's not enough to get him any higher than the 6th place he was already resident in. And that's everything for the qualifying. And potential drama there, or actual, never mind the potential, definite drama there for our lightweight juniors from a championship perspective. Rory O'Regan struggling with the pace. We think made the kart switch in that session, and 14th place in that group. That will not be good enough for the A category grids, as Andrew said. So the challenge is there. Got to work your way up through with the promotion spots. Either way, that does bring to a conclusion the first phase of the day's running.